Hey guys, in this video we'll be continuing with the Python video series. We'll be going over the continuation of dictionary methods. We'll be doing the keys method to start. So the keys method returns all of a dictionary's keys as a dictionary view. So remember, a dictionary view is a type of sequence. You'll probably get asked that on a test. So each element in the dictionary view is a key from the dictionary. For example, let's just create a dictionary. So we'll just go with the fruits dictionary again, or whatever, foods or fruits. So we'll just have a def main. Sorry, Mike, what happened there? Okay, so we'll have a def main, and then we'll just have dictionary one points to. So we're gonna have the curly brackets. Then we'll have two values, so a key and a value, separated with a shift semicolon after the first string literal. We'll just store strings in here, so we have blueberries and then shift semicolon. Then we'll have, we'll just go with our blue again. So blueberries are blue. So within the last curly brace, we'll put a comma. Then we'll have so we'll just go with plums. Are purple. Well, not all of them, but we'll just do with this. We'll just go with this. So plums are purple, and we'll just say we'll go with plums again. We'll say can be yellow. So plums are purple, plums can be yellow. Oh, sorry, we can't do that because we have two keys, so the keys have to be different, I think. So we should go with, let's just go with lemons then. So we have lemons can be yellow, plums are purple, lemons can't be yellow, so that should be fine. Let's go with the, let's just go with printing out. Let's go with the for loop actually, so let's say for I in dictionary 1. I think we're going to need to do this key, we'll go with the double for loop. So for key value in dictionary 1, print key value. That's the right syntax. We'll just try that. If there's it's not the right syntax, I'll just have to look in my notes. I think should be fine. So we'll just try that. Might be missing something. Should be fine. So let's just try it. If I am missing something, it's probably because I'm always cycling through a bunch of different languages. So just forgive me for that. But we'll just try that. So we have so dictionary 1 for a key value in dictionary 1, print key value. So we'll just let's just output that first. So we'll just have a main below, and then we'll just have this extra print so we can debug it. We'll set a breakpoint there. We won't the reason why I'm putting a breakpoint here is so that we don't debug it from the start. That way we can just jump into the end so we can see the values and stuff. So we'll just do that. Alright, something was wrong here. Too many values to unpack. Okay, print key value. Okay, now let's go with sorry, let me just go back and see. Sorry, okay, I think I just missed something here. So we have for key, so I think we need to put the dictionary here. So print, so for key, and okay, sorry, we don't need the value here. I think we don't need that. So for key in dictionary, print key, okay, so we'll print the key and then we'll get the value by doing, we can go with this way. I thought there was another way to do it, but we'll just go with this way. So we'll say of key index key. That should work. I thought there was 2 ways to do it. We may have done it another way, forgive me if I forgot what way we did it. This way works just to print it out. Go with whatever you can remember. Sometimes there's more than one way. You may forget other ways to do something. Doesn't really matter. As long as it's accomplishing the same goal, it doesn't really matter how you do it. But we have blueberries are blue, plums are purple, lemons can be yellow, so that's fine. So we'll work with the method then. So the keys method returns all the dictionary's keys. So the keys method returns all of a dictionary's keys as a dictionary view, which is a type of sequence, as we said. So each element in the dictionary view is a key from the dictionary. So let's just go with, so each element in the dictionary, each element in the dictionary view is a key from the dictionary. So it's, I believe we only get keys from this method. So let's just go with the full example now. So we have it's pretty easy. So let's just go with actually not if. Let's go with key vowels points to dictionary 1 dot keys, and then we'll print key vowels. So let's just debug that. So we'll just debug that, put a breakpoint at, we'll keep the breakpoint at print. So we have our what happened there? Print key vowels. I don't think we got our key, but print key vowels, what happened there? Do this statement not get hit? Do we have our dictionary keys, but it looks like they're saved as some other variable. That's what I didn't want, so let's go with the keys are, or we can just go with something more formal, so let's go with requested keys. That should be fine. Why am I getting a warning here? What is that? Statement seems to have no effect. Okay, why is that? Key vowels points to dictionary 1 dot keys. Perhaps it doesn't let me save that as a string. Okay. Oh, apologize, I forgot the commas edit. I still don't think it was printing out though. Yeah, actually it did. Was that the problem? Requested keys. Okay. So it wanted to print, so Python only would let me, it wouldn't let me remove that dict keys. That's kind of some built-in variable that looks like that's associated with this method. So if you don't want the keys like that, you're going to have to loop through, for a key in dictionary print key, we can say val to key point instead of putting a print here, we can say val points to key, right? Instead of that. So since we did this, we have dict keys is being printed. We can't remove that dict keys. It's like, I don't think there is a way to, if you really want to remove that dict keys, there's no way. Unless you printed it to a text file and like manually removed it by characters or something. Or if you set a string to point to dict keys and took this string and then took the dict keys out. That's probably the only way to do it. But that dict keys is going to get saved to key vals. I don't think there's a way to remove it from key vals. Unless you loop through the string and remove it manually, so you'll have to keep it there. So it prints dict keys with the value. The keys method does, unless you get the keys yourself. So let's go with a for loop to iterate over the dict keys. Haven't we? I think we've done this already. Actually, nope. Because this is the keys method. We've made our own key variable, so let's go with this instead. So let's have let's delete this stuff. So let's go with for key in dictionary 1 dot. So this the thing is here, we'll have to, instead of just looping through dictionary 1, we're gonna put, the trick is here to put the trick here is to put dictionary 1 dot keys in the loop condition, like the actual method. Then here we just say print key. So that should work. We'll try that. So yeah, so this way it didn't print that dict keys out. But I think if you just print it, dictionary 1 dot keys, once again, then you'll get the, I think we're gonna get the dict1 dot keys, or dict1 underscore keys. Yeah, so we have here, which is stored in a dictionary view, which is pretty much a set, I think. But it's a dictionary view, so dict keys is stored in the dictionary view with dict keys. So again, if you save it to its own variable, it'll still print out dict keys. Alright, so let's move on to the pop method. So let's keep our dictionary, delete that stuff. So the pop method returns the value associated with a specific key and removes the key value pair from the dictionary. So I'm not sure if you've used a stack before in other languages, so it's exactly like a stack. Stacks have a pop method which remove the value from the stack and return the value. So that's not in regards to Python. So in regards to Python, dictionaries in this case, I think the list has a pop method. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I think it doesn't. The tuple might. Actually, I'm not sure if the tuple does, but I think the list does. You can check it out. We've probably done it. I probably just forgot. But the pop method will. So in regards to Python dictionaries, the pop method returns a value associated with a specific key, or with a specified key, and removes that key value pair from the dictionary. If the key is not found, the method returns a default value. So we'll have to remember to set up a default case. I think you'll have to set up a default case, perhaps. We can try what happens if you don't. It might just print default, so we'll try that. I don't think we need to do the general format. We just go, okay, let's just do the general format, or the general notation. So we have dictionary1 dot pop, pass in key comma default. I think it takes 2 parameters. So if you try 1, you might get an error. So we'll try that. So we'll just make a note here. Try pop with 1 and 2 params. So we'll have. Actually, I don't think we need to discuss it anymore. Yes, I don't think we need to do any more discussion. So we can have just the example now. So let's go with dictionary val. I think if you just wanted to pop it, you could. If you didn't want to save the value. So maybe. So sometimes you could just test it and see if it works. So we could just go with dictionary1.pop. We'll just go with takes a key, I believe. Is that what we said? Yep, takes a key at first, so we'll pop the key in that case. So we'll pop the key here, so we'll try to pop plums. I think it might might throw an error. So let's just try that. So first let's save it to a variable then, so let's go with dictionary val. So dictionary val points to dictionary.pop plums. So dictionary val points to dictionary1.pop plums, and we'll print dictionary1. And then we'll print val. We'll just say popped element. We'll pass in dictionary val. And we'll just try that. We'll have that extra print. So let's just debug that. Okay, so it gave us the value, not the key. So we popped it. Then we have 2 elements, or we have 2 key value pairs in our dictionary, and then it says popped element R purple, because that's what we had. So it didn't return the key. We probably could have gotten the key if you want. It only popped us back the value. Yeah, so it only popped us the value. You could have maybe stored the key as well and passed it if you really want to. So if we just pop that. So if we just pop it, we'll see if it works without a default case. We can just try that first. So it did pop without a default case, so you don't necessarily need the default case, it seems like. I guess if it's not found, it might just return us nothing. So we'll try that. So blueberries are blue, lemons can be yellow. One thing, I just want to print out that. See if it returns us a value. Or purple. Okay, so it did print out. It did print out the pop value, as you can see. So So what else did I want to do with this? Oh yeah, I wanted to try to pop something that didn't exist. So let's go with pop cherries. So we'll okay, yeah. So it did get a. I think it did throw an error in this case. So we didn't have a default case. It didn't know what to do. It got a key error. Okay, so we know that it didn't have a. So we know that it needs to take a default case, if it's not found at least. So we'll try that. Okay, so in that case we got default not found. So it's pretty easy, as you can see. The default case is just done with a comma, since we're looking for a string key value pair. Then we can just use a string for the default case. We just have default not found. So hopefully that makes sense. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys liked the video, you can support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more free educational content on coding and investing. So thanks for watching. In the next video we'll be going over the pop item method and the values method, and that'll be all for dictionary methods, and we'll do some longer examples. And then we'll be moving on to sets, so dictionaries will be finishing up pretty quickly. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Take care.